Hi Gareth, good to see you.
Hi Rob.
Can you update us on the team news, please, particularly Phil Foden and Calvin Phillips?
Well, we're still assessing both. Phil joined in with the training this morning, so he's progressing, not quickly, I'd have to say. So there's still some doubt as to whether he can be involved in either game. But he's obviously keen to be here and wants to do it, so we're going to give him as long as we possibly can and keep monitoring each day. Calvin didn't train with the group, so he'd be doubtful for tomorrow, but we'll see in the morning.
Is everybody else okay? I mean, clearly... Apologies. Clearly, some of the players have played a lot more minutes than others in this camp and in the season as a whole. So is there anybody else you can't use at the moment, do you feel?
No, there's nobody else we can't use. We've got to think about some things we want to see, and the freshness of the team as well. And I think this is a good game for some of the other players to come into. It's a top level game, and I think it's a good sign to trust the players going into all these games. I think if we only give players certain types of match, then you don't find out enough about them, and they don't find out the tactical challenges. So for us, it's a balance always of knowing that we've got to win matches, but also trying to find out about the players and them get good experiences.
The captain, Harry Kane, obviously has played both of the games. Can you get another 90 minutes out of him this quickly, do you think, or will you have to have a think about how you can use him?
We could get 90 minutes out of any of the squad tomorrow. Whether we do that is another matter, but all of the players are physically in good condition. The recovery between these two games is a little bit different to the previous two, so I think on the scheduling, this is how it should be. 2 days between the games isn't really ideal across a 4-game span, but yeah, we've got no concerns about any of the players in that situation.
This game's obviously behind closed doors. I know there's going to be up to 3,000 youngsters there that the FA have invited free of charge, but I need to ask you about the reason this is behind closed doors. Is it embarrassing for English football that the team have to run out into virtually an empty stadium because of the way some people behaved during the final?
Well, if it's an embarrassment, it's for England as a country, really, because a lot of the people that caused I'm not certain we're football fans, so but I think we've spoken enough about it. We spoke about it after the final. We've spoken about it when the punishment was first given. What I must say is that the vast majority of our fans that travel to Germany behaved themselves brilliantly, and I think enjoyed the game, enjoyed the performance. So big thank you to them, because I think maybe people were expecting something different, and it seems that there was a huge majority that were a great credit.
Sorry Rob, it's probably best to abandon the mics for now. Just shout out loudly.
How testing has it been? You mentioned the challenges there of this international break, but how challenging has it been with these games so close together after a long season, like running out of games ahead of the World Cup at the end of the year?
To be honest, it's been great to have time with the players. We enjoy working with the players. They're really receptive to our ideas and the way that we feel we need to head to keep improving. And of course, the more time you have to work with them, the more you can improve as a group and do the work that as managers and coaches you want to do. So we always feel in these periods we gain a lot of momentum with the group, and that's great credit to them, because they come with a hunger to improve. They want to get better. They're taking confidence from performances like the other night, where they've gone away to one of the major nations and really gone toe to toe. So I think that we enjoy this. This is where we do our work, and we've not got many days on the training pitch or to work together before we go into the next major tournament.
Jack Grealish was speaking after the last game, saying it feels more free when he comes to England than he does with his club side. Is that something you're pleased about, that he can come here and express himself?
Yeah, it's important for all of our players that they feel that they understand how we want to play. We give them a structure and we prepare them for the games, but within that, their own talents and their own individual strengths, we want them to come out. So that's what makes the difference in the games. Jack had a fabulous impact on the game when he came on, and I know he enjoys his football with us. He also enjoys his football with his club, so I think it's important to say that he's learned a huge amount this year, and he's been part of a team that's won the league championship, which is massively important to him as well. So he's a player we love working with. He's got a great mentality, great character, and I think he's a really good guy to have around the group. He has that joy that having a football at his feet, which adds so much when you see players in training every day.
Well, James, nice to see you.
You too.
The manager's brought you into the news conference, which we tend to think means you're probably starting the game tomorrow. If so, it's a really big game. It's Italy, it's the team that we played in the European Championships final. So how big a boost is that for you?
Yeah, it's a huge boost. I think the manager highlighted before about seeing certain players in different types of games, and hopefully if that opportunity comes, then it's a good opportunity for myself to showcase what I can do against a high level opposition, and it'll be a good opportunity to hopefully get some minutes.
You've had a tremendous season domestically as well, and you'll be aware there's a World Cup squad that's going to be announced in a few months' time. How much is that in your thoughts when you get to play a game like this, that you can stake a claim?
Yeah, I think, like I highlighted before, it's a great opportunity to do that. I think everybody here is in the squad because they perform well for their club, and you can see that in training. The level is so high, and obviously having missed out on the European Championship squad, that's a big kind of hurdle for me that I had to overcome. But I see this as a new challenge now, a new opportunity, and I think that's given me a bit more of an incentive heading into this World Cup announcement, that I want to be there, and I want to be part of this fantastic group and hopefully replicate the same success that we had.
How difficult was that? I don't want to bring up bad times for you, but you were part of the squad of 33, the extended squad, and not in the final 26. Do you think that has given you extra motivation? Do you think the hurt you felt from that it's driven you on to make sure you want to be part of Qatar?
Yeah, I think it has. I didn't look at it as a bad situation. I was able to come away and help the team in a small way, but help the team prepare for a major tournament. So any opportunity to be around this group that are on a successful trajectory, it's a great opportunity to have. Of course, it was disappointing, but I'm using everything that I can to make sure that I'm not in that same situation again, and I can help on the pitch. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Alex?
Hi, Gareth. James, just to follow up to missing out on the Euros, you said it was a big hurdle. Was it good for you that it's so quick that you have a chance to make the squad for another major championship so soon after missing out?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, it was a big hurdle to overcome, but these things happen in sport, in life. You have good moments and bad moments, and it was an opportunity to reflect and learn a lot and make sure that hopefully the same doesn't happen again. But that's down to me and my own performances to make sure that I perform when needed to.
Obviously, a lot's made about your set pieces called world class by lots of managers. Is that something you feel that you add different to other players in this squad?
I think we've got lots of players within the squad that can deliver world-class set pieces. I think having watched the last couple of major tournaments, they've been a big weapon for us for sure, and have given us a lot of success. That's probably one of my strongest assets, and we've seen in major tournaments that they can be the difference. So it's a good weapon to have.
Thanks, Alex. Thank you.